Joost and Miriam, a couple from the Netherlands with love for traveling and food. While I was on my way back from Kyrgyzstan, Joost started his journey to the Shetland Islands by train through England and Scotland.
Good morning everyone. It's a bit of a weird holiday. I was gonna join the tall ship Morgus there for 5 weeks, then I got sick. But I still wanted to go on holiday, so I'll be taking my second favorite form of transportation, the train. We'll be going to many different spots throughout England and Scotland. We're starting our trip in Tilburg and will transfer in Breda for the intercity to Rotterdam. After Rotterdam we'll be travelling on high-speed rail all the way to York, which is the final stop of the day. Our second train is a modern locomotive putting in carriages from the 80s. These carriages have recently been refurbished and have quite comfortable seats. The flat Dutch landscape passed by quickly and we soon rolled into Rotterdam's central station. Here we transferred to another train which will take us to Brussels. From here on out it's going to be high-speed trains all the way to York. The Thalys can get quite crowded during the summer holidays, and since there were not a lot of luggage racks, luggage was just stacked everywhere. Since the Thalys was running a few minutes late, I had to make a dash and managed to get to border security in second place. The Eurostar terminal is crowded as usual. Luckily, it wasn't long before we were allowed to board. Eurostar is quite possibly my favorite train in Europe. There's just something about traveling at high speed through a tunnel under the sea. Another great thing about the Eurostar is that you end up right in the center of London. Today we were actually on the older model Eurostar from the 90s. And over here we've got the newer version. We've got about 2.5 hours before our next train leaves, so let's get out of the station and head into the city. That was our first stop of the day. It's called the Keystone Crescent. It's just a quaint little street with pretty houses. Should be a Korean around here. Found it, but closed. After my disappointment at the Korean restaurant, I made my way to Regent's Canal. This canal runs straight through London. Along the canal, you'll find the famous British narrowboats and some trendy spots, like a bookshop on the water and an outdoor movie theater. Along the canal you'll find Gas Holder Park. The name comes from these giant cast iron frames. They were moved from the other side of the bank to this side and now they're used for housing or stores, something. They're very hip. We made it to St. Pancras Garden. Not sure why they have a phone number in Amsterdam. This churchyard used to feature the Hardy tree, but unfortunately it fell down at the end of 2022. That was St. Pancras Garden. Apparently the church dates back for all the way to the 4th century. It has been rebuilt a couple of times, but it's still the same place. This churchyard was very pretty. I'm not much into churchyards, but this one was nice. My time in London was slowly coming to an end, but there was one place I still had to visit. You guessed it, it's the Harry Potter shop at platform 9 3/4. This place is always extremely busy, but I just had to restock on chocolate frogs. I could swear I've seen this place before. Anyway, it's time to get on the next train, towards the last stop of the day. The Azuma train is really interesting. It can get its power either from the diesel generator or from the overhead wires. The seats were comfortable enough, and I liked how you could order food and have it delivered to your seat. We made it to York. Unfortunately, we do not have time to see the city. Now I just have to find my way to the hotel, and I hope that the route I picked is not closed off during the evening. We'll see. It's been a long day. I'm tired. I wish we could just skip this bit. That's better. Let's see what we get. There's a bed. It's a bathroom. And that's it. It's small. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep. Good night.